Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and in this video today, we're going to be previewing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Week 3 matchup versus the Philadelphia Eagles in prime time on Monday Night Football. This is, in my opinion, going to be the biggest game of the year for the Bucs to see where this team is at regarding the season as a whole. Right? And I know that sounds dramatic considering we're only in week 3 of the NFL season so far up to this point, but the Eagles were the team that represented the NFC last year in the Super Bowl. They are probably the top 1 or 2 team in the NFC right now. You can debate the 49ers, but point being, the Eagles are no joke. They got even more talent this offseason through the draft and through free agency as well. And this is going to be the biggest test that the Buccaneers are going to face this year. That's just how it is. So what a great game this should hopefully be, right? The Buccaneers defense is going to be going up against Jalen Hurts, a dynamic quarterback, and just a really good offense that the Eagles have. Meanwhile, Baker Mayfield and the Bucs offense are going to be going up against the best defense they're probably going to be facing this year also. So if the Buccaneers, right, can be competitive in this game, at the minimum be competitive in this game, right? Let alone possibly even win this game. What a statement, right? That would have to put the Buccaneers up in the upper echelon of talent for not just the NFC, but for the NFL as a whole, right? You would have to rank them as one of the top teams in the NFL at that point. And there's going to be a lot of guys that are going to be worth watching in this, right? Baker Mayfield on the offensive line going up against Philadelphia's defense, the Buccaneers defense going up against Jalen Hurts and the Eagles offense. Like, this has all the makings of hopefully a good game, right? Because the Bucs have already been off to a fantastic start. They defeated the Minnesota Vikings in week 1, which, you know, Minnesota, yes, they're 0-2, but they're still a scrappy team. They actually battled pretty well with the Eagles in the matchup that they had in week number 2. The Eagles still got the win there. And then they beat the Chicago Bears, which admittedly, right, Chicago is a team that is definitely struggling this year. But, and will probably continue to struggle, I guess I should say that. But the Bucs are still off to an incredible start, right? I think a start that not everybody expected, myself included, right? I'll include myself in that. And now you have another game to make yet another statement, right? If you go out there, you beat the Eagles, that's so huge. That's so huge. What a confidence builder that would be. But it's not going to be easy. It's not. And I know some people may say, wow, James, you're really, hyping up the Eagles here. Like, you have to. It's just a fact. I mean, they went to the Super Bowl last year. They got more talent on their team. Now, admittedly, the Eagles have been struggling a little bit on the offensive side of the football. That's been in a very interesting thing to make a note of. Their offense hasn't been as potent, but it's still got all the makeups there of a very, very good offense. So the Bucs are going to be challenged here. It's going to be just an absolute slugfest of a game, hopefully, with the way the Buccaneers have been playing this season in terms of wanting to control the football, wanting to just play hard, defense and grind out the clock on offense. That's going to be an interesting mesh, an interesting dynamic against a team like the Eagles that is so versatile and so explosive on both sides of the football there. So this should be a fun one, man. I really am excited. Can't wait to see, how this game shapes up, right? And I will say this, even if the Buccaneers lose this game, depending on how they lose, I don't think it's the end of the world, right? Heck, even if they lose by a lot, I still don't think it's the end of the world. And that's like the silver lining there, in my opinion. That's the floor, right? I think the ceiling is that obviously they go out there and they beat the Eagles, and that's huge. That's just huge. And then somewhere in the middle, you have them like being competitive, right? Just being competitive with the Eagles. But like, it would be such a statement win to beat a team like the Eagles, to go out there, build. I feel like the team's confidence is very high right now, understandably so, just because of what this team, has already accomplished in terms of beating a scrappy team in the Vikings, and then just really, really laying into the Bears in some form, especially like in pass rush. So it should be fun, man. Should be a very fun matchup. Should be very exciting. Hopefully you guys are excited about it as well, because it's going to be a fun one. In primetime, man, the Buccaneers don't get a lot of primetime games this year. This could put them on the map of the national eye yet again, because I think a lot of people have already written them off like, post Tom Brady, the Bucs aren't really going to be anything. But if they go out there and they showcase some great stuff on national football, Monday Night Football against the team that represented the NFC in the Super Bowl last year, I think that everybody would be starting to pay a lot more attention to the Bucs moving forward. Because they're already off to an incredible start, which I think a lot of people did not expect. Again, myself included in that list of people who did not expect the Buccaneers to start off 2-0. And now they're here. Now they're here going up against the Eagles, man. So already a 3-0 start would be absolutely insane for the Bucs. But beating the Eagles in those three, win start would be even more insane. So I know I'm like painting the Bucs as an underdog here. You can agree or disagree with that however you want, but like this should be a good game, should be a very fun matchup, and want to see the Buccaneers shock the world here. Let's see what happens, man. Should be a lot of fun. But what do you guys think about this game? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments section below. I'd love to hear them. Also, I'm going to be live for the game. Come check me out on Monday night's live stream. I'll be live streaming the entirety of the game, my reactions, and then I'll also be over on Bleacher Report after the game as well. So, should be a lot of fun. But guys, thank you so much for watching this game. Thank you so much for watching this matchup. Thank you so much for watching this video. Words are hard, okay? Look, let's just get that straight, okay? That's just, words are hard. But thank you so much for watching this video. Hope y'all enjoyed. As always, folks, I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now. And go Bucs. Also, give me your score predictions down in the comment section below. Anyway, goodbye. Enough rambling. Go Bucs. See you guys soon.